Hey there, Aquarius, Sun, Aquarius, Moon, Aquarius, Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we're going to take a look at the energy for December 27th through the 2nd of January. So happy New Year's to you. So these two cards, I'm going to shuffle them back in, but we have Imagine and Higher Power. So just a kind of a shout out that what you think about, you bring about, right? So something to keep in mind. Okay. So this is an interesting week. When I was checking with Spirit about what the energy of the week was, they showed me a long hallway. And this hallway had doors that were open and doors that were shut. And so the doors that are open are things you're familiar with, aspects of your life, things you're doing, whatever. Some things, though, you need to go in and shut the door, like you're done. Like, let it go, move on. And then the closed doors were opportunities that you can explore. So you can open them up, take a look in. Is that interesting? Maybe. If it's not, shut the door, keep moving. So it's about, this week has a lot of energy of making choices and deciding. It's almost as though, when you were, if you were like trying to fill out an application for a job. And you applied to a bunch of places, and right now everybody's like hiring. You can sit down and you can look through it. So, okay, which ones could I maybe walk to work? And so, or what's the commute like? Or what are the what's the benefits? And so you have a checklist of things. Will you be able to get off in time to spend time with your family, or do you have to work overtime? So as you're working your way through, so you have a checklist, and then you narrow it down to a couple, and then the decision-making process is really going to come through from the area of using your intuition into your heart space. And so that's kind of the energy that we're looking at this week for what it is that we're doing. But, oh, these are excellent cards. So we start off with the Moon in Libra, and the Moon in Libra is going to be in trine, a nice easy flow with Aquarian energy. And we have we have Saturn there right now. And so it feels like things are kind of falling into place for you, right? It feels kind of comfortable. On Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you really do need to adjust for your own time zone. There's a great opportunity to network, to socialize. So you might really want to tap into that energy. Look, you have serendipity. Things are just going to sort of fall into place. You have serendipity. You have no place like home and happy, happy. So this is a year, 2022, where I think we really find out what means home to us, where we really find our soulmates and our soul tribes. And soulmates don't necessarily mean romantic. They could, but your pet can be your soulmate, your best friend, your coworker, your boss, your next door neighbor. It's like it's the pairing off of the two to create a community that you feel comfortable at home and safe in. So it's the energy of the twos, right? It's 2022. That's 3 twos. 3 is community, it is growth. The twos are the pairing off of, and you put it all together, and it's a 6, and 6 is soulmate energy. And so I really think that is the energy that we're moving into. And so I think that this is a year where you might already be getting a jump start on it, which is nice, really, really nice. So on Tuesday evening at 4:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S., I did put a time zone calculator below because I'm dyslexic. I can't do the time zones, so check that out. But the moon is going to move into Scorpio, and the moon in Scorpio is asking us to go a little deeper. We're going to start evaluating those choices, right? Do they check the boxes kind of energy? And Jupiter is going to move into Pisces. Pisces is ruled by both Jupiter and Neptune, and now they're both there. And so there's this energy of limitlessness and the ability to expand into all of your dreams and stuff. And you have the Midas touch right now. Every project you begin turns to go, alchemy. And then now is the perfect time to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Ready, set, go. That is amazing energy. Because what we have going on right now is Venus is going to conjunct Mercury at 24 degrees of Capricorn. Mercury is in shadow, so it's going to cross that space again twice. Venus is in retrograde. She still has one more time that she's going to go past it. So this is very from like 22 to 28 degrees of Capricorn if you have any planets or placements there. If you have planets or placements in any of the initiating signs, so that's Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, and Earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. They're definitely going to be feeling this energy, but I think we all are because it's a Venus cycle that's concluding and getting ready to start a new cycle. And so she said, well, I'm wrapping up this cycle, and now what are we going to do moving forward? And so she's having this major conversation. Pluto is right there at 26 degrees, 25 and a half, 26 degrees. And so he's in on the conversation. The moon in Scorpio is going to oppose Uranus and Taurus, which is in that flow, that trine energy with all of this. And the outlet point is happening in your sign of Aquarius, right? They're opposing T-square, outlet point, Saturn right there, and Saturn is in the choice energy with Mars that wants to take action. We have this all going on with Neptune in Pisces that's in the choice energy with all the decision-making process. And so all of the planets are involved. This is huge. This is big shift, big change. Everybody's going through it. We are closing doors and we are opening new ones. We are closing doors and we are opening new ones. And so whatever you choose to do, it looks like you are set up for success in it. And that is amazing. The moon is going to move into Sagittarius at 8:08 p.m. on Thursday. The 8s are infinity. The 8s are hard work, consistency, persistence, and they are self-mastery. And because it looks like they're surrounding a portal, right? We got 808. And so it's a portal that we're going to all be stepping through. It is an opportunity. It is the end of a Venus cycle is 8 years. It is the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new one. You know, the portal and then the new one. And that is exactly what's happening this week. In fact, on Thursday or Friday, it's pretty much, maybe Saturday. I'd have to look to know exactly what day, but one of those 3 days, she is completely wrapping up that cycle. And then she goes into her little pause, and then she gets started again like within 2 days. She will be, the energy is lifting. We are getting more clarity, and I think by the time we get to January 8th, there's a lot of clarity that comes in. So with the moon there in that choice energy, again with Saturn and conjuncting Mars on Friday, I think when you sit down to write your New Year's resolution, it's not going to be like, oh, I should do that. I think it's going to be, people are going to be like, yes, I need to put this on paper. I want to figure out exactly what I'm doing. And the sun is going to trine, which is a nice energy flow, right, with Uranus and Taurus. Uranus rules your sign, you know, and it likes to make change. It definitely wants to shake things up. And I think there's a lot of clarity that comes through Friday into Saturday about what it is that we want to make changes in. Where do we want to spend our time and our energy? Oh, you know, I seriously want to be in Aquarius right now. You have miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge and success expands in your life. The gates of triumph. Aquarius. This is amazing energy. That's the door wide open, right? You're going down the hallway. You're picking and choosing which doors. Looks like you have one that has a very exciting new opportunity for you as success expands in your life. That would be, oh my God. So if you're an Aquarius rising, Pisces, where we have the expansive energy of both Neptune and Jupiter, is in your house of wealth, right? Of what you value, your self-esteem, your self-worth, finances. Holy cow. You guys are really set up here with something really great happening. And in your house, your 12th house of information and guidance from spirit, that's where all this conversation is going on. So following your intuition, looking for the serendipity, following through on that. If you think you're supposed to do something, if you follow your intuition, I think you're going to be highly successful. The moon moves into Capricorn at 6:02 p.m. on Saturday the 1st, and Mercury is going to move into your sign at 2:10 a.m. on Sunday. So Mercury is on its way to talk to Saturn after having conjunct Pluto and Venus, and now I'm going to go talk to Saturn and see what Saturn thinks. And he gets past Saturn, or actually gets right up to about Saturn when he starts the retrograde. And so that conversation is going on and on. By the time he gets back to Saturn, there's going to be a plan. There'll be a plan in place, and movement will come forward. And so that is like in the middle of February, so just about in the middle of your birthday season. So there's just a lot of things happening here. It seems like for the last 8 weeks or so, we've been kind of like unfolding, wrapping up a cycle to begin a cycle. I don't think that you have any questions about what I am talking about in your personal life. It's different for everybody, obviously, but I don't think anyone doesn't know where it is that they are looking to institute changes in their life. It is important that you really connect with your emotional waters. This dolphin is diving into the emotional waters. Ready, set, go. Here we have let the emotions flow. Third eye is wide open. This is connection to your intuition, to your heart space. And really feeling what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel like you're at home. And the serendipity here is heed the messengers. Opportunities are coming in. Heed the messengers. Pay attention. And we have here this, we are all connected energy. Such an Aquarian card. Holy cow. We have dragons and people, owls and wolves, and things I can't even tell what they are. We are all connected. Aquarius, you know that more than anyone. Your superpower of knowing who you are, picking up the messages. Oh, this heed the messengers is the little blue bird of happiness sitting on her shoulder. Your happy, happy card. You have an opportunity here to really create something of joy and happiness that has a very sturdy foundation. This is a cycle that is 8 to 10 years. 8 years being a cycle, but because Pluto's there, I kind of feel like it's a little bit longer. I feel like it has more foundational strength. And Pluto's at the end degrees of Capricorn. Capricorn likes to create structures. And so Pluto likes to deconstruct in order to reconstruct, but it's at the end degrees of the sign. It's been deconstructing for a while. So we're definitely moving to the next phase here. So you're supposed to be having fun. If you're not having fun, try to have some fun. You have lighten up. You have lighten up. Oh, it is the last quarter moon in Leo. Leo would be your 7th house of partnership. Again, find the pairings, the two people in your life that brings, the 2 by 2 by 2 that brings the joy and the happiness in. That new moon is happening at 12 degrees and 20 minutes of Capricorn on Saturday. And so that 12, 1 plus 2 is 3. So that's community. And then 20 minutes, that's a 2. The new moon is happening at 1:33 p.m., 2 3s. Again, there's a 6. 3 plus 3 is 6, but a 3 is the Empress energy of growth. And so again, but it's 2 of them. So this is interdependent, not codependent energy of both entities growing, but working together to create more growth. And it's that soulmate energy. 3 plus 3 is 6. So from 1:03 p.m. to 2:03 p.m., we have the Cassini moon. And that's a great high vibrational energy in which to plant your seeds of intention, which you do by stating the I am statements. I am abundant in all ways, or whatever it is that you want. It's one of the best and the highest good of all. I really want to encourage that. You have find balance with this energy. So what will bring the balance into your life? And since let emotions flow here, and you are a masculine sign, right? Air and fire are masculine. Earth and water are feminine. The new moon's happening in a feminine side. I think by tapping into your divine feminine, and whether you identify as a male or female or binary or whatever, it doesn't matter. We all have divine masculine, divine feminine energies within us. And so the need to really connect into, or is that non-binary? I don't know. Sure you do. However, we have both energies, and there needs to be a balance in them. And so allowing yourself this alchemy is fire and water, masculine and feminine energies working together. That's how you have this Midas touch. That is how you create and manifest what it is that you want. We are all one. Again, we have, like, looks like the different energies, you know, the light and the shadow and the light. The wisdom of the owl, so the air sign with the grounded earthiness of the wolf, which is very, very earthy to me, very, very Capricornian to me. So it's like the owl, I always think of like Aquarius energy with that. And so molding this all together and creating unity within yourself and creating the happiness and the joy from that space. Look around, who's coming into your life that's bringing balance, and how can you work with them? You know, gosh, I don't even know if I said, but soulmates could be your pets, could be your children, could be romantic, of course, but it could be your friends, your next door neighbors, your boss. It could be your coworkers, you know. Okay, you have gates of triumph and you have celebrate. And there's this big old star that's hard to miss, that's a shooting star. Very Aquarian. Celebrate your unique gifts. Celebrate over the past 8 years. What have you accomplished? How have you changed? How have you grown? Take a moment to celebrate that. And then step through the gate and start the next leg of the journey. We don't get to rest on our laurels in this lifetime. We keep growing, we keep learning, we keep moving. That's how we keep living. Ooh, you guys have major life change for your fortune cookie for the year ahead. Major life change. Time is right for major life changes as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. Yes. So excited for you. Okay, I'm excited for you, Aquarius. I truly am. But I'm a little biased because I have 2 Aquarian kids, so I'm super excited. All right, so wow, big year ahead. Holy cow. Seek out the happiness, seek out the joy. If it doesn't bring happiness and joy, it's not the right answer. That's a great way to discern and decide. If you're doing something out of obligation, there should be joy in it. Now, sometimes we make commitments. How do you infuse the joy back into the commitment? But it should be fun. Life should be fun. It really should. It should be fun. So make it fun. There's a choice, right? Happiness is always a choice. It's your attitude. So, wow. All right. That's super. I'm going to let you guys go. That was the quickest one I did, but it's the most amazing one in so many ways. So I'm excited for you. I am on Facebook at Moonlit Waters. I do daily card readings over there. And your January month ahead reading will be out on Friday in time to get ready for the new year. So I am super happy for you, Aquarius. Stay in touch. Let me know what your big plans are, and I'll walk through the next year with you. Talk to you soon.